Hey, what's up? It's your consistent YouTuber here.
What?
I don't want to hear it. You guys are like, man, when's the next video? When's the next video? Why are you not playing Rec Room? I want to play what I want to play. This is my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna be playing some Beat Saber, but there's some new drama going on with, you already know, Trisha Paytas, or whatever her last name is. She's in a podcast, and I'm gonna show you this first clip. So let's get right into it.
When I have a kid, I'm not gonna have nannies. That's for damn sure.
What does that mean? You're not gonna have a babysitter when you have a kid? How are you gonna do anything? What does that mean? You're trying to attack our parental abilities?
Let's just move on. There's no attack. I just made a comment.
There's something wrong with having a nanny?
In my eyes, yes.
First off, Trisha, you already sound crazy, and it's only been a couple of seconds into the video. I'm kind of confused in how it's bad to have a nanny. It's basically a daycare person that's coming to your house. I honestly don't know what's going on through your head. But anyways, let's get to the second clip.
Really?
We just keep doing the
What about daycare?
Daycare's different.
Why?
Nannies are like people who come here and take care of your child all day.
Because we're
And,
working.
like,
No disrespect or anything, but Trisha, are you retarded? Are you mentally retarded? Daycare people are basically nannies that work in one building, and you don't know what's going on there, but you can definitely know what's going on through the house through a nanny, because you can have cameras in your house. So, Trisha, you sound very stupid.
That's how everybody has nanny. They work. People work.
you can take care of kids and work. I never
How?
had a nanny. My parents, I never had a nanny.
Congrats, Obama. Nobody asked about your life story. Like, honestly, who in the building asked for your life story? Let's count. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nobody.
And so you think we're bad parents? That's what
I
you're
didn't say
insinuating?
that. I said I would never have a nanny. Did I say you had a bad parent? You're putting words in my mouth. I literally said I would never have a nanny if I had a kid.
Okay. Well, I think a lot of people have nannies. A lot of our employees have nannies. Because we both work, right? And so we have a nanny that Theodore really likes, and he spends the whole day with her. And then when she's done around 4:30, we take over and spend. I think that's pretty normal.
Okay. Happy for you guys.
Why are you attacking our parental?
I'm not. I said I would not
choices?
have a nanny if it was me.
But
I'm not attacking your parental choices. You do whatever you want. I'm not attacking.
But
you
why
at
did
all.
you make that comment then?
I'm just saying. I heard a nanny upstairs, and I was like, oh, I want to have a nanny
Why'd you say it?
because I want to have a nanny. I heard a nanny upstairs, and I was
But
like,
but clearly you're trying to say something about us.
No, I'm not at all. That's you.
Really? You just said it out of nowhere when you're mad at me?
You're projecting that.
No, I'm not. Why would I? How am I projecting?
Because you're like, oh, you're attacking us.
You
I
think
didn't
you-
attack you. I just
You
said I
think
would
I'm
have a nanny.
You think I'm a good dad?
It was a comment. I have no idea. I don't know. You seem fine. You seem good with him. I have no idea if you're a good dad. I can't say either way.
But I have a nanny.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Okay, listen to me closely. I'm with the guy on this one, but like I feel like he's trying to like instigate the fight just a little bit to get some content, you know?
I don't think it's a problem. I would just, if I was lucky enough to
I
have
wouldn't
a
be able
kid,
to-
I would just spend my time with the kid and
Oh.
figure it out where we could, figure it out. Because my mom and dad did that. My mom was a single mom, and we still never had a nanny.
Again, Trisha, I'm not trying to be mean and attack you in any type of way, but literally nobody asked. Nobody asked. I didn't hear anybody ask. You're like putting you're giving him your life story, and I'm pretty sure he does not care.
It didn't work when you were like 1.5,
She worked at night.
and nobody watched you.
My brother.
Oh well, he doesn't have a brother or a sister, so should he just be by himself?
You have family, don't you? You can't be with his grandparents?
They're not here.
They're
They have
very
a life.
close.
I wish.
They have
Yeah,
a life.
I would let them come.
That's what family
What's
does. My grandma watched me.
Okay, so then this is the problem with my family.
Sure, put that out there if that's the narrative you want to say, sure.
Okay, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't go to somebody else's podcast and talk about their mom and dad or their grandpa and grandma. I'm pretty sure that's really disrespectful, and I would never do that in my entire life.
Whatever you want me to say, I will. If you want me to say that,
I'm just trying to follow the thread because you're upset and
There's
you're trying
no
to.
threat. I
No.
literally made a comment that if I'm lucky enough to have kids, because I can't fucking have kids, that I'll be with them all the fucking time and make sure I can spend as much as I can with them. And then when
Don't you think it's healthy to be away from them sometimes?
Yeah, but they should be with another family member.
So they should never be with anyone that's not in their family.
I don't believe in that at all.
Seems extreme. Seems like not everybody has that luxury. you know.
Sure.
So should I quit or should Hila quit?
It's not about quitting. It's about balancing your schedules.
He shouldn't have to balance his schedules if he has a nanny. The nanny would take care of everything while he goes to work. So, Trisha, I think you should use your brain.
In my opinion, you could do whatever you want, but if it was me, it'd be called balancing your fucking work schedules, especially because then you're both blessed to be able to like work for yourselves. Like you should, I would balance it.
So right now, Hila's at the job and I'm doing the podcast. So should I not do the podcast or Hila should not be at the?
I think both. I think
Okay.
you should give
I just wanted you to help with my schedule. So I'm not going to do the
If you want
podcast.
my help, I'll give you your help.
Yeah, I'm
You're
just trying to
asking
help.
for my help.
Yeah, I'm asking for your help scheduling my life around
Okay.
Theodore.
All right.
So I'm doing the podcast now. So Hila should be at home for sure. And then when I'm done with the podcast, she can go to the office and I'll be with Theodore.
Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah.
great schedule.
Okay. And do you know what it's like being with a 1.5-year-old?
Of course not, because I don't have a parent.
Right.
It's a little insensitive because I'm infertile, and it's a really issue that I struggle
Well,
with.
I
so.
asked.
Hey, Trisha, remember how we talked about not telling everybody your life story and how your body works? We literally don't care. We didn't ask at all. He asked because he didn't know. He asked because he wanted to know if you were a parent or not, because he did not know. If he knew, then he wouldn't have asked you the question. How about you actually use your tiny walnut brain and actually talk to people like how they want to be talked to?
Because you
I
realize
don't
that you
have
can't
kids,
do
and
any
so by
work when you're
saying
with.
that. You're saying, do you have kids? Throwing it in my face that I don't. So
No, that's not what I was doing.
it's exactly what you were doing because you know I don't have kids. So
No,
why
my
would you
point.
ask
My
the question
point was that
you know?
you're assuming that it's so easy for me to be with a 1.5-year-old, not knowing how insane and like nonstop it is that I wouldn't be able to do anything else with the rest of the day when I have work to do. I have
Right.
to work. I'm an adult. I have a job like most adults do. And what happens if you're two parents and you have to go like?
Where's your mom and dad don't want to watch Theodore? They don't want to have
They're here on
every minute they
Sundays.
can with him. I know my mom would be like, oh, let me like my.
That's
niece
your
is
mom.
him. Right. So I'm just giving you my perspective. You asked
So
for
you're
my help.
so you're criticizing my mom.
You said I giving you my perspective.
No, I want your perspective.
Okay, that's all I said.
Well, I do wish you guys have a kid, and I'm sure it'll be great. And I hope that you quit doing everything you do in life just to be with
I
that
wouldn't.
kid
I would make it
24/7.
work because I
You
work
would
for
make- yeah.
myself, and you
Right.
know what? That's when you find someone.
And I hope
mom, my
Moses.
sister.
I hope Moses quits every single thing he does to be with the kid every single moment when you are.
That's totally fine if
yeah.
he wants to. If he doesn't want to, whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, like everybody does with kids.
Yeah.
They quit everything they do.
When you have a kid, you should try and be with it as much as possible, not
Be with
with
it.
strangers.
Abby's not a stranger.
She's not your family.
Dan's not. I mean, Dan's not family, but I trust him.
Okay.
The pizza's here.
Wow.
Should we keep doing beauty products?
Whatever you want.
All right, let's do it. What triggered you again? What were we talking about?
Hila being too good for me to talk about on this podcast. Don't even fucking mention her. And she's a fucking queen. Like, don't even fucking mention.
Okay, before we even go any further, I'm gonna show you guys me struggling on Beat Saber. So yeah, this is it.
Everyone step to the left. Now to the right. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Now to the left. Now to the right. Now to the left. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left. Now to the left. Now to the right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
That's
You know,
why.
I'm a literal podcaster.
Right, that's why.
Cool. And you can talk about
Oil. You want to do the oil?
Sure.
The pizza's here, everybody. Woo! The pizza's here. We had a full meltdown while you were gone.
Expect another text from your sister. I'm not coming back to the house. I'm not. Like,
Moses said, what happened? You know, this is the literal meme where you walk in with the pizza and the room's on fire. This is the literal meme where you come back with the pizza. Oh my God.
I just left to get pizza.
This is literally... She's really upset because she was saying how Hila doesn't like her.
Hila says, don't talk about me on the podcast. All I said was you should have the guest. He's like, we can't mention Hila. She doesn't want me to talk about, oh, she's too good for a fucking podcast. Even though we were talked about, they never once consulted me at the beginning of the spring. She has a fucking podcast. I brought life to the fucking...
Trisha, do you know who you sound like right now? Hold on.
channel, but Hila's too fucking good to even mention her name. I said nothing bad. I said like, oh, we should have her as a guest or whatever. Like that. Don't even mention Hila. She doesn't want to be talked about. Fucking.
Okay.
I literally don't care. Literally, I don't want to come back because I really fucking hate her.
So she always making comments about the family and how...
I wasn't. That wasn't it. I said, oh, Hila should be a guest on the podcast. And you're like, don't fucking mention Hila. She's the one we talked about. Oh, a fucking queen. You guys can talk about my shit all the time. But her, don't fucking mention her name. Dumb fucking bitch.
Okay.
I think we should just end it, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's such a fucking bitch.
She's not.
I don't know about y'all, but this makes me happy. Like, I want to go celebrate. I want to go throw a party or something. That really makes me happy. She wants to talk about other people and criticize other people's family and talk about people's grandmothers and stuff. But when people accuse her, she starts crying. That actually makes me happy. It really does.
And you are too. And you're a fucking cuck.
You
have no fucking backbone.
All right, you should leave. We'll talk later. Yeah, you should get out.
I am going, but we're not talking later. Fucking bitch, you too. I don't care. Fucking dump me. I couldn't care less. You're really smart.
It's not about dumping. I don't know what happened. You better just... Well, if just so you know what happened, she was talking about like how you're like, my mom's, she says like, your brother hates you and your mom's not, she's like, she says this stuff in passing and it really upsets Hila. So she started saying this stuff and I said, Hila asked that we don't talk about this.
Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I might do an double upload today, but I don't know. I'm feeling kind of tired, so I'll definitely post tomorrow. I promise. It's either going to be a Call of Duty video or a Rec Room video, but you guys stay in touch and smash that like button. Oh yeah, and I also want to say thanks for 26 subscribers.